Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. So my day started off awesome. I went on a walk with a really good friend and we caught up with what's going on in our lives right now. I came out and I walked the pups today. And all of these leaves were just like floating down around me. It was so beautiful. I did look up, I laid down in the leaves and looked up into the tree behind me, and I just got some really good shots of all of the leaves falling. And put it on my Instagram and Facebook. And then I took the dogs home and I uploaded those and enjoyed the warmth of my house for a little bit because it is a chilly morning. Let's see. It is currently 28 degrees, so a little cold. But I thought my bulbs are gonna come in today and I really do need to get some stuff done. I have an appointment in a couple hours. My neck cracked and all of that. My hip is feeling a lot better, for anyone that was wondering, and I think I'm gonna go and start just pulling some weeds. As I talk, I'm putting on my gloves because I'm like, dang, it's cold out here. It all looks glorious, but sometimes the elements are brutal when you are farming. So I think I'm just gonna get down there where the Larkspur and Delphinium are, and I think I'm gonna pull weeds for a while and then it should be ready. Hopefully no more weeds sprout when it's 28 degrees. I wonder if I can wear like my gloves and my gardening gloves. It's like the warm gardening glove. They seem to be fitting. I know they don't match. Nobody sees me. All right, so I got some warm gloves under my little gardening gloves. Hopefully I can still get the weeds. I am gonna get a little like shovel just in case. And I think I'll go pull weeds until I'm so cold and numb that I can't feel anything, and then I'll run in and warm up again. So there are actually a few seeds in these plants. Let me see if I can pop one out. Most of them have cracked and left, but there's still a few seeds in here. So what I can do is I can take these seeds, and if I don't see any larkspur, I can put these seeds in a hole, and maybe they'll come up next year. And I also have a whole container of it, but I might as well use some of these while I'm at it. And another thing that I noticed, oh, it smells good. Maybe I'll take some of this home and have a mint julep, but it's not good because mint will just grow everywhere here. So I have a feeling it's never going to end. It'll be the never-ending story of mint. But a good mint julep is with fresh mint. It's always really good. So I'll look at the bright side. Maybe Nate and I can have a mint julep tonight. Just save that chunk. But I can just take these seeds and I'll just put them down here in the ground and see if they come up next year. And I probably should have saved more seeds this year. I think one of you asked me if I would do a seed collecting video, and I should do that. I should. But I didn't collect a lot of seed this year because I put in a big seed order and I knew it was coming. So maybe next year I'll be better at it. But really, I mean, you can do this. My zinnias are gone, so I don't even think I have any seeds from them. And my celosia, some of the seeds are coming off, so I could probably use some of them. But that's it. I'm just gonna kind of put these seeds in the ground and see if I get more larkspur next year. Okay, so I've got a lot of the row done. There's still a little bit left to do, but here I got the Delphinium Casablanca, and then the canes, and then the Imperial, and then the rest of it is all Larkspur. So I got that in, and it looks like I have a little bit more Delphinium to do. And then I start running into like the Columnbine and stuff. And then in this row, so then I have my Yarrow row, and then that row was pretty blank last year. And I got a lot of seeds to fill in this year. So hopefully I can get these 2 rows done in the next few days. Okay, I got a few more rows of the Delphiniums in. I got the Giant Pacific, and then the Bella Massimo. And then that's where then it looks like Columnbine starts. So I got out my Columnbine mix, and I'm up to my bucket. And I have all of these holes filled with Columnbine. Well, and the blackberry lilies. I'm leaving too. So the Columnbine did not do that well last year. And then in the spring when I planted the Delphiniums, they didn't do that well either because I got behind on weeding. And I'd actually started them from plants in my basement, which I might try again to start a few because I don't know if these seeds will take or not, but it would be awesome if the seeds just took. And then I had some Delphinium, Larkspur, and Columnbine next year instead of a bunch of weeds. We will see how it goes. I'm just going to keep working my way up this row, and I got a notification my other tulips came in, so I'll be putting those in the ground probably tomorrow. And then up here, I'll flip you around. I don't know if I'll get that far, but up where the zinnias are is another empty space. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put Delphiniums in or if I want to put something else in. Because I don't want a lot of the morning sun blocking all the Yarrow. But do I want it blocked in the morning or the afternoon is the question. I don't really know. All of it needs full sun. It'll probably be fine. But anyway, that's what I'm working on. It looks like I'm about halfway done with this row. And then I have one row over there. About 3/4 of the row is all empty that needs stuff. And then it is my lupine row with baby's breath, which there are some empty holes and some weeds, so I'll have to see about that. And then this row I think is covered. It's full of what it is supposed to have in it. And then the Yarrow row is full, and it does have some weeds, but I think next year all the Yarrow will come up. I'll keep my fingers crossed anyway. So I am gonna just keep working at this, get as much of these seeds planted as I can, hope that they come up next year, and get my tulips in the ground, and hopefully I get all of that done this week and can start thinking about other projects. Like the greenhouse project, maybe. Yay, so I have all of my Columnbine seeds where there wasn't already Columnbine growing. I have some blackberry lilies, I have Delphinium, and then I have a Larkspur. And then up here, this was the start of the Columnbine. So from here on up, I can plant whatever I want. So I'm going to, I think, go home and think about it. So I have dianthus, I have some painted daisies, some other daisies, I have a bunch of chrysanthemums. I have some, well, lupine has its own row. I have liatris, and then I have more Delphinium. So, and I have phlox. So I want to decide what I want to do with the rest of this row, and then I have that other 3/4 of a row to fill in as well. So, and then I did notice a bunch of lupine came up, which was super exciting. I think you guys saw that in the video the other day. But there are a lot of holes that don't have it, so I'm wondering if I need to put a few more seeds there. So I'll be thinking about that tonight as well. But I think I am going to call it a day, because I have from the Columnbine down how I wanted it originally this spring. And then the rest of the row, I want to go home and see what I had written down, and also just kind of think about it before just jumping in. So I did pull out a lot of weeds. I'm gonna have to pull out more, and that's gonna be my day. I think my tulips arrived too, so I'm probably gonna put my tulips in the ground first tomorrow, and then as I can, I will get the weeds cleaned up and the seeds in. Anyway, another day in the life of a flower farmer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.